I'll bring the wine, you bring the glasses. What a great time we'll have while it lasts us. I can't wait to toast with you, so call me a cab.
Hi, I'm Joanne, and this is Call Me a Cab, a show about tasting wine without intimidation. Today on the show, I'll be tasting just a glass of wine and pairing it with cheese based on suggestions from the internet. So without any further ado, let's get started. So today on the show, we will be tasting the Figata Pinot Grigio IGT from the Abruzzo wine region in Italy. IGT stands for Indicazione Geografica Tipica. What I have learned about this is basically this is not the same as DOC and DOCG, which are certain designated origins for wine growing in Italy. DOCG has an extra G, the guarantee, however you say that in Italian. That means it'll be like a higher quality of wine based on what the Italian government says. That said, this is not one of those, so we'll see what the quality of this is like. I think I like Pinot Grigio. I'm not normally a white wine person, and it's a twist off, so I like that. I'm not normally a white wine person, but I do think Pinot Grigios tend to be more up my alley, so let's give it a whirl. All right, I give it a little swirl, a little smell. I guess I could look at the color, although I learned I'm not supposed to hold it up to the light to look at the color. You're supposed to hold it like against a white piece of paper, like so. Although, I don't know. I probably need a bright light above me. Anyway, from the looks of it, it's a very pale grayish yellow. So that's nice. That's a nice color. Let's smell. This one is very light in smell. It is hard to smell anything in here. Hold on. I barely smell anything. Maybe like a little bit of salt. And like if you had lemon on something and then washed it off and there's just barely a hint of lemon. So that's what I smell, is just barely salt and just barely lemon. Let's see. Wow. And that's what I taste. It tastes like salty lemons. I mean, it's been a long time since I remember tasting a Pinot Grigio to really appreciate what a Pinot Grigio is supposed to taste like. So I'm not sure. For sure this is a little tart, but I feel like lemon and salt are the top. Like, I've put lemon and salt on things, so I don't dislike lemon and salt, but I think the cheeses are really gonna change it. And for me, white wines are better with cheese. They just have been. So I'm gonna start with I've got Gruyere and I've got an herbed goat cheese. I'm gonna start with the Gruyere because I feel like it's gonna be more mild and I don't wanna overpower myself with the herbs. So let's give it a little whirl with the Gruyere. Okay, so this is good. Oh, my cat sneezed. This is good. It's like a little bit of a salty cheese as well. Pretty mild though. I'm gonna take one more bite just to get a flavor across my whole mouth. It's not overwhelmingly strong or anything like that. So let's see what that does. It definitely took the tartness down a notch. It's still tart, which honestly, if you're having like a summer drink and you want that sort of lemony thing, but this definitely like took the harshness out of it. It's still the same flavors. It's still a little lemony, salty, but it's not like so slap you in the face. So, all right, well, that's a good pairing. I should tell you, these pairings are loosely based on suggestions from the internet. I went out and just bought a ton of cheese for the next couple of episodes and then used the internet to help guide me to which cheeses would go best. So we will see. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next cheese, which is my herbed goat cheese. I'm gonna use a little cracker for this one because I don't know how else you eat the goat cheese. I do love goat cheese. Okay, all right. Enough shenanigans. That's delicious. Very herbaceous. Like there's a lot of flavor in this. But again, goat cheese has a little bit of that tartness to it. And then the herbs have a little bit of a savoriness to it. So I'm really curious. I'm gonna get one more bite. Okay. Let's see what that does. Wow. Okay, this totally changed the flavor of the wine. It almost made it a little sweet. Not sweet like unbearably sweet, but like, wow. This is really good. So this herb goat cheese, wow. That like completely changed the profile of this wine, which is actually one of the things that I really like, is that if I have wines, like sometimes you're gifted with a wine and I'm not gonna throw away wine, so I'm gonna drink it, whatever I have. But sometimes if I don't love it on the first sip, it's like, all right, what can I eat to pair with it? Now, I haven't quite figured out how that works. I did read something that was like with white wines and cheese, you want it to either almost mirror the tastes or completely contrast the tastes. So I would say this one is like a mirror that does wonders for it. This is a little bit more tart and a little bit more savory than the wine itself, which then really mellows out the wine and makes it like really good. So, all right, I'm done with that. Yeah, that's good.
I wonder how it will be with a cucumber, since it's salty and lemony.
It's funny because I think what you would be doing is what they say about going completely the opposite way, like trying a flavor that's exactly the opposite of savory and tart. It might be good. It might be good. Because I would put lemon and salt on a cucumber. Well, pretty much then you almost have a pickle. Pickles are great.
That's what she said?
I can't wait to toast with you, so call me a cab.